The streetlights blinked on and off, making long, creepy shadows that seemed to dance. Ellie pulled her coat close, a shiver going down her back. Every little sound, like leaves rustling, sounded like footsteps following her. The quiet street, usually a safe place, felt scary tonight. Her phone, her only help in the dark, flashed a warning low battery. Ellie walked faster, fear making her legs move quickly. A low growl echoed far away, making her heart beat fast. She quickly looked behind her but saw nothing except the weird shadows of trees. But the growl, the feeling of being watched, stayed with her. The battery icon blinked red. The streetlight above her flickered and went out, leaving Ellie in the dark. Panic filled her. She fumbled for her phone, its weak light barely showing anything. Then she saw it. A figure standing still at the end of the street. A mask, pale and ugly, stared back at her. Ellie froze, fear holding her in place. The figure moved, taking a step closer. She gasped, each shaky breath sounding loud in the quiet. The mask seemed to twist, a creepy smile spreading across its painted lips. "Run!" her mind screamed. She ran. Without seeing, desperately she ran. The sound of her own heavy breathing filled her ears, the footsteps of whoever was chasing her echoing behind. A streetlight flickered on, showing nothing but empty sidewalk. She risked a look back. Gone. But the feeling of being hunted was still there. She ran faster, her lungs burning, her legs aching. Another streetlight, another glimpse of nothing, but as she turned a corner, she saw it again. The figure, standing under the flickering light, its masked head tilted as if it was curious. It was impossible, it couldn't move that fast. Gap 2S. Ellie stumbled into an old empty house, its door creaking open like a monster's mouth. Darkness surrounded her, the smell of dust and decay filling the air. She fumbled for her phone, the battery icon now a scary red skull. As her eyes got used to the dark, she saw messages written on the walls, each one like a reflection of her worst fears. She stumbled back, her hand touching something cold and hard, a mirror. But the reflection staring back wasn't hers. The face was twisted in a mean sneer, the eyes glowing with a strange light. The mask, once scary, now seemed familiar. A terrible realization hit her, cold and frightening. The change was complete. The fear that had been chasing her, the dread that had filled her heart, it was all her. She was the monster in the shadows, the cause of her own terror. A creepy laugh escaped her lips, echoing through the empty house, no longer a sound of fear, but of power. Outside, the wind howled, carrying whispers and laughter that sounded just like her own. The mean one had found its reflection, and it was beautiful. The night was hers, and the fear was her music. The laughter echoed, promising a time of terror that was just beginning.